Hello everyone, I've got the June Your Creative Studio ephemera box here to share with you today. Now I've already opened it and I have actually taken some of the items out of the packaging just to make it quicker and easier to share with you. Look at this beautiful business card that was included in this month's kit. So let's dive in and see what's inside. In fact, let me just pop that off to my left hand side so that I've got a clean space here to share with you. We've got a cling stamp. Oh gosh, a beautiful flower and dragonfly. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? I love that. So that's the first item. We have some washi tape, and I always keep these little packages as well, hence I've taken the time to open them ahead of time so that I don't destroy them. Let's have a look and see if I can get into this. I always struggle with these. Let's have a look and see if I can do this. Oh my goodness me, that is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, hang on. Look at that gorgeous washi tape. That's absolutely beautiful. Let me just see how many different designs. Oh gosh, this goes on forever. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love that. So let me try and fold this back up again so that I don't waste any and end up in a tangle. So that's the beautiful washi tape. We've got another cling stamp here. Oh, another dragonfly. That's gorgeous. This one's gone a bit skewy, but there we go. We can fix that. Again, that's beautiful. Love that. We've got one of these little mini books that we've had before. I like these because these are really nice focal images just to use. This is a very retro themed booklet, but there's some really nice images inside here. So that's that. We've got this cute little package of airmail envelopes. I just wanted to show you how these come presented. So those are all the same, but there must be at least 10 to a dozen of these, I would say. Those are really fun to play with. We have a Wuthering Heights retro booklet. Let's see what's inside here. So are these all the same design? No, these are several different designs actually. So we've got this one here. I really like the colours in this as well. We've got that design, this one here. So there's lots of different designs in this, which I really like. So that's that. Let's pop that there. We've got a little booklet of tickets. This is quite different to anything that we've received before, which is wonderful to see. And I love the fact that these are in French as well. Pharmacie Van Lier. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway, so I like those. Look at this. We've got this gorgeous locket. Now I will probably wear this as a necklace just because I love long necklaces. I think this is gorgeous, but you could use this as a journal charm. So many different ways that you could use this. You could give it away as a gift to someone, but we've got a working clock, I presume. I'm presuming that there is something that you pull out. Here we go. We've got a little thing that you probably pull out there just to get this started, but that's just gorgeous, really nice quality. I like that a lot. I love it when these types of things are included in the kits. We've got one of the Your Creative Studio sticker sets with dragonflies on. I like that. I love dragonflies. Who doesn't? We've got some retro stickers by the looks of things. So let's have a look and see what designs we've got in this. Again, I just love the packaging that's included in here. You know, what a wonderful background for a tag to get you started with a project. So we've got lots of different designs of these leather goods. These are really fun. Let's see what else. We've got one with a horse on here. Guest check. Loads of different designs. Love these. Love this kind of thing. So, oh, we've got some playing cards as well, mini playing cards. I like that design with the clover on it. I think it goes that way up. Isn't that gorgeous as well? And some little clocks. So lots of different designs to play with there. We've got some sticky notes. Let's see if I can get into these. And those are a really pretty design as well. So let me just take one of these off. Love the colours in that. Great for collage. Oh, I've got a sticker attached to me. I think it's from last month's box. Let's pop that there. And then finally, we've got some vellum papers as well. And these are with a dragonfly design as well. So let me just show you these. Aren't they beautiful? Isn't that one gorgeous? Really vibrant. I like these a lot. So thinking cap on, and let me see what I can come up with this month's wonderful box. That's better. I've got more space. And before I forget, for anybody who wants to know how I made this journal, I'll leave the link to the process video in the description box below. Now, I want to start off by doing something on the back of this paper bag here. We've got a little pocket thing going on here. Love that design that I did with last month's box as well. And I was thinking, I found an image in here that was just absolutely perfect. In fact, there were a couple. I thought these just matched that paper bag absolutely beautifully. I'm going to have to take them out. That one matches as well. And what I thought I could do is make something with some of these images. I need to decide which one I want on the cover. Hang on, where are the two images gone? It was either that one there or that one there. Let me just take them out so that I can see them a bit better. Here we go. These just tear out like this. Oh my goodness me, decisions. Which one do I like best? I think this one perhaps matches better, or does it? No, I'm going to go with this one here. And I've cut myself a piece of black cardstock just to mount it on, and I'm just going to have that there. I'm wondering actually whether I should perhaps have some cream as well. Let me just get some. There we go. That was just what it needed. I think the the cream cardstock just makes it stand out a little bit better. I do want to just ink around the edges though, just to get rid of that gluey top border like this. And then I'm just going to glue everything down. I'll just use a glue stick. Then I thought I could make a little card with two more of the images. Let's keep that coffee theme going. I've just cut out two more little pieces of cream cardstock, and this time I'm going to mount them onto the black like this, and then I can tuck this inside. So I'll show you what that looks like once I've glued everything down. I think that looks really effective. Wouldn't these make great masculine greetings cards as well? So I'm just going to pop that in there. That's just a fun little piece to have tucked away. I think I'll have that like that actually. Yeah, I like that. So what shall we do next? Next, I want to decorate the back of this here. I'm going to use the business card just because I think tonally it just works absolutely beautifully and it's the right size. Let me just take this out just to make it easier for myself. In fact, I'll take the tag out because what I thought was I could use some of the Dragonfly washi tape. I'm going to cover that tape that's already on there. I want that to go about there. Now I am going to add some more glue. I've said this to you a million times before, washi tape just for me never sticks down very well, so I'll just use a tiny amount of glue on the back. And then where do I want that to go? In fact, let me just pop this down just to stop the washi tape, the glue sticking to my under paper, my chip shop paper. And I think I want that there like that. Those dragonflies on that washi tape are absolutely beautiful. Stunning. There we go. That will do fine. And then I can just trim the excess off. What have I done with my scissors? So we can just trim that off there like that. Oh, there we go. That's fine. Move that out of the way. I'm going to use a bone folder actually just to make sure that that's down properly. And then what did I do with that card? Let me just fold that over just so that I can see where I want it. I'm just going to stick that down. Do not overthink it, Nina. It's not important. As always, making sure I've just got plenty of glue on the edges. Oh, this Pritt stick is so sticky, and I think we'll have that there like that, just so that it's slightly off centre, just because I like that look. And and then we can pop that back in the journal. So let's stick that back in. Where did that go? Yep, I like that too. It flows really well with the rose pages that I did with the previous box. I like it. Let's try out the Dragonfly stamp. Let me just move that out of the way for a second. I want to stamp it on some of this onion skin paper. This was a pad that was included in one of the previous kits. Oh, hang on. I think I've got a couple of pieces here. Let me just take these apart. Now you've got a shiny side and a matte side. I want to do it on the matte side. Okay, I've had a look through my ink pads. I'm going to use this teal blue. It's a Stays-On ink. I think this will be a really nice colour. So let's stamp this. And the reason I'm using my stamping buddy here, my stamping platform, is that I find with these stamps that sometimes you might need to stamp them a couple of times, which you can see is the case here as well. And you can see that I've moved my paper over as well, just so that the stamp is in a slightly better place. Isn't that a gorgeous stamp? I really like it in this teal as well. Now, because the rubber is so thick, this is why I'm having to really, oh, you see that's better, really press down. I'm just going to leave that for a minute or two for the ink to dry. Now, somebody gave me a great tip in my previous video and said, rather than bothering with the cutout shape that the stamps are attached to, just use a piece of acetate, and it just makes it so much easier to take it on and off. So I've just cut myself a square that will fit. So I'm just going to fussy cut my Dragonfly out. In fact, what I'll do, let's just cut the paper just so that it's a more manageable size to start off with, make life easier for ourselves. There we go, that will do. And I'm going to use a couple of different types of scissors here. We use these small nail type scissors just to get into the awkward bits. In fact, we might as well use these for the whole lot. Why bother about with more than one pair? So as soon as I've finished this, I shall be straight back. So here he is, and let me just try and find somewhere for him to go. Now, I did have a place that I thought might work. I think, again, that this small page might work here, and I'm going to use one of these sticky notes. I think these are the most gorgeous design, and I think what I will do, which way up do I want it to go, is maybe have this on here, something like this, and then my Dragonfly as the detail, the focal point. I think that's going to work beautifully. So of course I'm going to have to stick these down, but yeah, I'm happy with that. I think that looks really effective. So let me just pop that off to one side, because next up I've got this Tunnocks tea cakes packaging. This is just the top of the Tunnocks tea cake box. I don't know whether my friends from across the pond are familiar with these. They are delicious. They're chocolate biscuit. They're the biscuit with marshmallow covered in chocolate. Absolutely delicious. Now, what I'm planning on doing is covering this with this paper here. Now, this is from one of the previous Your Creative Studio boxes. I think this is from the April box, if my memory serves me correctly. Now, what I'm going to do to make life easier for myself is to just take this cellophane off. Just peel it off really carefully. Here we go. I want the paper this way round, just so that I've got as much of the pattern from the edge of the paper as I can possibly squeeze in. Now, this, I do believe, is sticker paper. Let's have a look. What I might do, though, is add some additional glue, just to make sure that this is not going to come unstuck. It is sticker paper. I'm just using my pokey tool, as you can see, just to try and lift it. You know, that's pretty sticky. Let me just bring in a piece of vellum paper, parchment paper. So let's have a look. How did I want this to go? And what I'm going to do is just remove a bit of the backing, and I'm just going to stick this down to the edge like this, and then peel it off really slowly. There we go, just like that. Now I can trim the edge here. I'm keeping my backing paper on, as you can see, so let's just trim this really carefully. There we go, just like that. Keep that backing paper on so that we can use that for something else. I'll also trim the excess away from the edge here too. So I've got my self-healing mat, as you can see, a metal ruler. I'm just going to pop that on there like that. And then I'm just going to use a craft knife just to try and get rid of that excess like this, and I shall just go all the way around, and then we can use an emery board to tidy up anything that isn't quite as tidy as we'd like it to be. And so here we go, this is ready to pop out now, and I can stick that piece there back onto the vellum because there's enough there to use for something else, so why waste it? And then we can just use an emery board just to file away any of those uneven edges, just like this. And where here it's not quite caught very well, I can just ink around the edges using some frayed burlap, and then you'd never be any the wiser. So before I do anything else, I'm just going to use some frayed burlap distress ink just to go around the edges, just to get rid of these white borders. There we go. I'm going to do the same on the inside here as well, like this. And there we go, where we'd missed a bit, you can't really see, or where I'd cut it away. Now, of course, if you wanted to pop something behind this and use the acetate that was already on there, you could easily glue that back on. I'm going to set that aside because I don't want to use that today. I want to use some of this vellum instead. Now, I've been having a play and looking through these, and I think this sheet is going to be the most practical. We've got some green in it, which just goes absolutely beautifully. You see, I love those dragonflies there like that, but this is really bothering me. So I think what I'm going to do is glue this piece on here, something like that. I think that's going to look absolutely gorgeous. Again, we've got the green which ties in with the background. So what I'll do is just use a glue stick. So let's just add glue all over the background. I'm just going to make sure I've got plenty on the edges, just like this. You see, this is so much easier than sticking collage bits over the top just by peeling off that acetate and, you know, just trimming the centre. I think you've seen me do this before. So how did I want that to go now? Let's just make sure that I get that. I want this one in whole, like so. There we are, that will be fine. Use a bone folder then just to make sure that that's glued down really well, and then I'm just going to trim the excess vellum away. That's going to be gorgeous. That's been weighted down underneath a heavy book, and I'm thinking that I might be able to add one of these stickers from last month's kit. Let's have a look and see what we can do. Now, just one of these roses I think would look really pretty. Which colour do I want to have? Of course, we've got pink rose up here. I think I'm going to go with yellow because I don't want to introduce too many extra colourways. Let's get the pokey tool because, as we found out last month, these are not particularly easy to get off this this acetate background. Now, let me just be careful about doing this. In fact, what I think I'll do is turn it upside down. Yep, I think about there like that. That's lovely, that's beautiful. And then are there any of these stickers that we can use? Red rose stands for love, yellow rose stands for nobility. I think we'll have that on there as well. And I think we'll have this in the bottom right hand corner, and I want to try and centralize that. Let's have a look, see if we can, yeah, you see I like that. And I think I'm going to leave that be. Isn't that just beautiful? I think I want it to go here like this. It flows really well from the Dragonfly page we did earlier, and also goes really well with the page on the back as well. I might move my cherub. In fact, I'm going to take that off for the time being anyway. Let's take this out as well, and I'm just going to stick that down like that. I love that page. Isn't that just beautiful? And you can see that I've relocated my little angel as well. What I do want to do though now is just stamp this beautiful stamp here, maybe on the left hand page, and just keep that really simple. So let's take this out. I'm having my piece of paper that I want to stamp on over here on the right hand side, just because these are so chunky. If I have it too far to the left, it just doesn't seem to stamp very well. These are so thick. And what colour do I want to have it? I think I'm going to go for black. So let's have stays on in jet black, and I'm just going to ink this up. Let me just pop my magnets in place. Oh, that's not going to work. Hang on, let's have it over here. There we go. And I'm just going to press down, and if I need to restamp, which of course I'm going to, have I now got it in the right place? Let's have a look. Oh, I think I've moved that, you know. I think that's as good as it's going to get. What I might do, let's have a look and see what we can do with this. Now, I think what I'm going to do is just go over this with a graphite pencil, just to add more detail and emphasis. I don't want to spoil and run the risk of restamping that. And so I'm just copying the design on here. That's nothing to do with the stamp. That's just my terrible stamping. So, you know, do not fret if you make an error as well. We'll do this really, really loosely. We're not after perfection here. Just loose and scribbly like this. So there we go. I've just gone around with my graphite pencil, and that is good enough for me. Perhaps we can just darken it in the centre here. I've just been really loose and scribbly about this. My drawing skills are absolutely atrocious, so there we go. I'm happy with that. So there we are, a lesson in how to fix your stamping when it goes wrong. Now, I've just got one final thing I want to do. Now, I also wanted to do something with some of these gorgeous stickers that were included in the kit as well. I've pulled out two. I've pulled out these two here, which I think work with this piece of scrapbooking paper here, which was included in, I think this was the April kit. Don't hold me to that. I could well be wrong. I've also found a piece of vellum paper in my stash, and what I'm thinking is that I can maybe do something like this, a really simple collage, but it works really well colour wise with the other page. So we can maybe have this one here like this, and maybe this one here like so. Now these are stickers, so again, bring in the pokey tool. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is turn this around like this, because as you know from previous pages, it really bugs me when things are not straight. I'm just going to have that there like that. I think what I want to do is cut around the white space of this one here, because that's jarring with me. So we'll just cut that off. Now, how did I want everything to go? I wanted my lemon piece there like that. And then I think I want this one tucked in here like that. And so that's how I'm going to glue everything down. I like how that looks. And then finally, one more thing, and then I think we've used something of everything that was included in this month's kit. I'm using one of these airmail envelopes, as you can see, just inking around the edges. You'll see why in a second. So doing that, I've got one of the tickets as well from this little pack here. This goes beautifully. Again, I'm just going to ink around this as well. So we'll do this, and then I'll glue that onto the front. Bring back some parchment paper, add my glue. And stick this on here like this, about there like that. I think, make sure I've got that straight. Use my bone folder, and then I thought that this could go on the front here, because of course we've got the ships here, we've got the red of this one here, and I think that ties those two pages together really nicely. So I think what I'll do is just glue this shut, and then apply my glue all over the back like this, and stick that down there. Let me take that out just so that I can centralise this a little bit better. And I think that looks fabulous. I always thought that this needed something else, and I'm really happy with that. Now, I know this is a really long video, but I just want to do something with the pieces in this pad here. Now, we've got 3 different designs. We've got that one, and that one. So I've torn out one of each. Let's try and do something with this, because I know that these are the things that people find most difficult to use. I think what I'll do is I'll tear this here like so. Yeah, here we go, just like this. And I think I'm going to have that something like that. I do want to ink the side. Let's have a look. Let's ink this up. And we'll just do a really quick page, and then, with the exception of the Dragonfly stickers, these ones here, I can honestly say that I have used something from every piece within the pack this month, which is fantastic. I think I want to ink around the edges here as well. I've just glued that down with a glue stick, and I really like how that looks so far, and I'm thinking that I can use this as my focal image. So let's just see what that looks like. You see, that's really simple, but I think that works. So I'm just going to ink around the edges and just keep this one really simple. Sometimes I think we can overcomplicate things and just take away from the beauty of what we've got. So I shall just stick that down as well. Let's just pop that down there. And that's another page, and tonally I think it goes really well with the page opposite. And then finally, just so that I can say that I've used something from everything that was included, I'm just going to add a dragonfly here, just like that. There we go, done. Now let me show you what I've achieved from this kit, because I've managed to get an awful lot of pages. We've got these 2 here. These 2, I love how that one turned out. It just looks really sketchy. That appeals to me. Of course, we've got the coffee page as well. What else did we do? We did the Wuthering Heights, the Emily Bronte page, and of course added the little envelope here as well. I love that spread. I think that works really well with the ships, you know, the travel theme. Really happy with that. That was another great box. So I hope you enjoyed that unboxing and craft along with me session. I think this was the box that just kept giving and giving and giving. Thoroughly enjoyed using this one here. As always, I'll leave the link to Amanda's shop, Your Creative Studio, in the description box below. The boxes sell out very quickly, which I think is testament to how popular they are. So it's highly unlikely that you'll be able to get hold of this particular box, but you know, it really does give you a great indication as to, you know, what the contents of other boxes are like. You can see if I just flip through my journal here, that they're just really easy to coordinate together. These are just, you know, some of the pages that I've made, and of course the cover as well. And for anybody who's interested in seeing how I made my journal, I'll leave the link to this particular video in the description box as well below. But if you've enjoyed today's contents, as always, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. As I always say, it really does let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing. Do let me know what you think in the comments below, but most importantly, thanks for watching. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.